All right, look, we are in a bull market. We are in a bull market. It's 2025, but this bull market has us confused. I mean, we have Donald Trump as president. We have a pro-crypto administration, yet crypto is driving us crazy. Altcoins are falling over here. Bitcoin is going up. Dominance is going up. Altcoins are falling. What's going on? Then you have some people over here talking about a shorter bull market. Then you have another group over here talking about an extended bull market. Then you have a group up here talking about a super cycle. What's going on? When should you take profits? What should you do? That's what we're gonna be talking about in this video, so make sure you pay attention because we're starting right now.
Hey guys, I'm Briefly Fans. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Briefly Fans.
Hey, welcome back. My name is Paul. If it's your first time here, this channel is all about crypto, all about cryptopreneurship. And in this video, I want to talk to you about the current cycle in 2025, the crypto market cycle in 2025. Because you're hearing a lot of people out there, KOLs, experts, influencers in crypto saying that this time it's going to be different. I mean, you have some people over here talking about an extended cycle, some people over here talking about a super cycle, some people over here talking about a shorter cycle. So which one is it, and how should we navigate this crypto market according to this information, so to speak? And look, I actually called this cycle perfectly. I mean, I called the bottom at 15.6K. I called that Bitcoin will reach all-time highs before the halving this time, which had happened. I called all the dumps. I called all the mini alt seasons by tracking Bitcoin and Solana, not Bitcoin, Ethereum, and said that they're gonna be mini alt seasons. We called Solana and AI. We called AI in the last bull market for this bull market being the main narrative. Said to take profits in December from altcoins into Bitcoin. I mean, we've been hitting this pretty hard. We've been pretty accurate. We even called for a dump before Trump, and when we got the dump, I said it's not even deep enough, and we're gonna have a sell the news event around Trump taking office. It's gonna be an even bigger dump, and that's what happened. So what are my views now? What are my views about this cycle? Well, if you remember last year, I was calling for a potential shorter bull market. I was saying the top of Bitcoin will come in end of 2024, beginning 2025. Now, I made it very specifically, I said, and I hope you understood that I said it's not the end of the market. Bitcoin top will be in, maybe we go sideways, maybe down, then up again, but altcoins should continue running. We talked about that. Well, are my views the same? Or did they change? And that's what I want to talk about, because I actually changed those views when Trump actually won office. Even though I said we're gonna have a bit of bearishness and we're gonna have a drop, I actually said that fundamentals in crypto have changed, so I shifted back to the 4-year cycle, saying that the top will come in mid-2025 and 2025 when it comes to Bitcoin. And hear me out here, because this is important. You have to understand my train of thought here, because this might actually help you. When you're trading or investing in crypto, let me show you something. This is important. See, generally speaking, when you're trading markets or investing in markets, whether it's crypto, whether it's whatever, you have your tops and your bottoms, okay? So this part here is your bottom. It's very hard to nail this. This part here, let's say, is your top. It's very hard to nail this. But this in between here is where you can make your most money. This is the most important part over here. So you don't need to nail the top or the bottom. Most money is made in between. You know this. You understand this. Yes, I get it. But hear me out here. If we're talking about an extended cycle or a super cycle potential, of course, this will extend up here. Now, I don't have much room here, but you get it. Let's pretend this is a lot further up, and this is a lot further down over here. But most of the profits are still to be made right here. The bulk of the trades will still be in the middle here. So what does that mean? What does this mean for you? Well, it's very simple. Whether we have an extended cycle, whether we have a super cycle, whether we have a shorter cycle, you should trade as if it is a 4-year cycle. Take profits as you would in a 4-year cycle. It's very simple, but just make sure you have bags for potentially more gains. You can always get back in. There will always be pullbacks. And even if there isn't, which is impossible, you still have those bags. So sell or take profits 80% of your holdings. I'm not talking about altogether, I'm talking about increments. I'll talk to you about that in just 1 second. And hold 20% for more potential gains, but don't sacrifice that. Don't give that back to the market. Let's face it, the 4-year cycle never broke. We've been having the 4-year cycle up to now, and as much as it might break, as much as this time it might be different, which it probably isn't, every time they always say it's something different, I'm actually calling for a crisis or a recession. It's very possible, but even if that doesn't happen, again, we should trade it like it's the 4-year cycle. And I'm not saying a recession will happen, I'm just saying it's possible. I've talked about it in other videos, don't want to talk about it in this one. But trade what you know. So what does that mean? Well, it's very simple. You have the 4-year cycle, you have the first part of it, the second part of it, and the third part of it, which I actually like to split into 2. So the third part of the cycle comes into 2 parts. And this is the part we are in right now. More than likely, still in the first part of the third part of the cycle. So what should you do? Well, the way things are going, you should probably take profits in April or May. Of course, we have to stay and see the charts and decide if this is the case. But generally speaking, we have sell in May and go away. And I think this year, this is actually gonna play out. We're probably gonna have a massive drop around the summertime, because some sort of FUD, something will come out, some shit we can't even think of will come out. It always comes out, and there's always a drop in the summer. And then you have a few more months, let's say in September, November, and maybe December to make massive gains. Now, will this extend? Sure, maybe, but why risk it? Take profits. And again, when I say take profits, I don't mean take everything out. I don't mean exit all markets. Just make sure you are safe, because a lot of people will become paper millionaires. Again, we'll lose everything. Again, you're gonna have the XRP army. Maybe XRP is at $4, $7, $10, but they're gonna hold on for that $10,000, $20,000, and they're gonna miss the mark and get wrecked. Because I also made a video already saying that this year is the year of the pig, and I had a lot of people make fun of me. Paul, what are you talking about? It's not the year of the pig. It's the pig. It's the year of the snake. Don't you know your astrology? I was not talking astrology. I was talking about the year of the pig. It's a term I coined because bears make money, bulls make money, but pigs get slaughtered. And I'm calling it the year of the pig because this is the year that most people get wrecked. So what am I doing? What's the message of this video? That we don't know what's gonna happen. Duh. But chances are we're gonna have a 4-year cycle, or we know that the 4-year cycle is the most probable one. So we're gonna work our strategy around there, be prepared for everything else, but make sure we're not caught off guard so we can actually make some profits. Now, give me a second, hear me out here, because this is important. See, while I believe we're still gonna have an alt season, a full-blown alt season, I'm not sure if we're gonna have a couple more mini alt seasons, and one of those will become a full-blown alt season. Probably the one towards the end of the year will be full-blown alt season. But that said, even if we get that, we're probably gonna see a different type of alt season this year. And we're gonna see new narratives coming into play. We're gonna see some new crypto narratives that you need to be aware of. So number one, the first thing you need to do is check out the Phemex crypto exchange over here. Check it out. It's light KYC. You can use a VPN if you're in the US. You can use your Palau ID. You're gonna need a second exchange, and you're gonna need this exchange because it actually lets you get tokens or cryptocurrencies before they release on an exchange, even before they release on Phemex. It's actually quite remarkable. It's bridging DeFi with centralized exchanges. Check it out, sign up. I'll leave a video down below as well explaining exactly what it does. That's not the important thing here. The important thing here is this, that this year is coming with new narratives. And if you wanna know what those narratives are for alt season, make sure you watch this video right here. This video will show you exactly what's coming so you can be there early, so you can make massive profits. And maybe the difference between you actually making money or getting completely wrecked. So make sure you subscribe down below, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. And watch that video.